Welcome back to another episode. We are here with Jeff of Maker's Way.
That's right. Nailed it. First try.
So he's got a pretty unique perspective and story about how he got started. Go ahead and share it with the people.
I was in historic restoration for better half of a decade. That company kind of dissolved in a particular way, and then I went into building furniture. It was right after kind of COVID hit, right when COVID was really hot.
Yeah.
It's like right after it started to go down.
So why it started going down?
I started Maker's Way in 2021. I started my Instagram at the end of 2020, but I started building furniture for customers 2021.
Okay. So having that background previously, and you obviously did a little bit of a career switch / pivot, what's that been like for you in that aspect, and then having to market yourself?
So I did a lot of sales for that company, and I learned one of the things I enjoy is learning. So getting to go into these old historic buildings and seeing how things are assembled, how they did it back then in the late 1800s. I mean, I've been in buildings that were mid 1800s.
Okay.
I think the oldest I've been in is a 1846 or 47 house.
House?
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was in Lawrence, Kansas, but it was in a neighborhood that got completely burnt down, except for this one house, and it's just a brick house. It was cool. But yeah, just seeing how things were built back then and trying to use modern tools to achieve a look like that, because you can't get the same kind of wood.
Right, of course.
Everything's,
of course.
People would cut down their oak trees and make their houses out of it in their backyard. But just trying to learn how to replicate things like that. And I just always enjoyed taking these apart and rebuilding them. So building furniture is the same kind of thing. A customer sends me something or asks me to design something, and I pull a lot of inspiration from a couple of the bigger YouTubers. I actually worked with a YouTuber for a while, my buddy Johnny Builds.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I was his camera guy for a year and a half.
So you're the camera guy. So what are you, just jack of all trades?
Yeah, jack of all trades, master of some.
Okay, we'll take it.
But yeah, you just get a unique perspective. You hear these old, 70, 80-year-old craftsmen talking about how they build stuff back in the day and how poor tools are now. And I'm a big fan of kind of obsolete tools. Like I just got a 1980s Ryobi planer jointer combo. Okay. It's just a beast. It's a monster. I love it. I do a lot of work with radial arm saws that nobody ever uses now.
So is that when you're creating content, you're making, you're filming yourself, is that your big thing that makes you stand out for the rest?
I don't know if I really stand out at all. I'm pretty small channel, but I did, working with Johnny Builds, I learned, we focused a lot on what works on Instagram. So I kind of have my own style that I do, and I've made reels for other people as well. Just made one and using you guys' oil, but nothing really that stands out, nothing special. I mean, it's just taking other video ideas and doing that, but try and build furniture and have fun. I try and make furniture for people who may not be able to afford the highest end furniture, like kind of mid-range stuff. Somebody like myself, what I would buy, my price point. But yeah, I guess that's what my thing is. I don't know. I don't really have a thing.
So since you've created content for others and you worked with Johnny Builds and you're on your own, like if you had to give some advice to someone who's they've been in the game for a little bit, right? So, but they're like, I wanna go to the next level. I want to do something different.
Yeah.
What would you tell them?
With content creation?
Yeah.
Or just do the research. Have fun with it. There's a lot of people, when they get bigger, they stop making content because they don't enjoy it, but just find out what you enjoy and do that. I mean, I like making really choppy reels with really good sound, and I'm going to keep doing it because I enjoy it. If I stop enjoying it, I'll stop doing it, pivot to something else, but I mean, just enjoy it. And if you enjoy it and want to get better at it, research people in your demographic, in your field that are making similar content, and learn from their ideas and try and better it or collab with them. I mean,
so you're saying stay true to yourself, but don't don't just force yourself to do it.
Yeah. If you only do it if you enjoy it. I mean, if you don't enjoy it, don't do it. My buddy Ed, right over there, Ed Mancini Woodworks. He doesn't make content because he doesn't enjoy it, but he loves the maker community. So he's always here. So he'll just, comment on everybody's stuff. He just doesn't like making it himself. And if you don't like making it, nothing, you don't have to.
Right on. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much, man. Now, I've been asking this, and I want to know if somebody.
I'm 6'4".
Yes. His OnlyFans is
link in my bio.
So if you could make anything that somebody says, all right, Jeff, I got the money, I want you to make blank, what is it?
I mean, I've been asked to make adult toys and furniture, but that's not what I want to make. Are you talking about I thought you meant if they have all the money.
No. If they wanted to give you the passion
and said,
project,
make whatever I want,
and said make you want to make, I'll pay you to do it.
That's a different answer. I don't know. It's always changing. I can't really put a thing on it. Maybe. I really like the idea of making a giant conference table. I've made 10-foot, 12-foot tables, but making a massive conference table. But also I despise sanding, so that sounds like a nightmare at the same time. So.
Yeah, no, we made a 22-foot long dragonwood table.
Not for me.
Acres John Deere, and if you go to the channel, you can see it. Okay. So much sanding.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah,
I hired a friend of mine just to kind of help me with sanding, so I stay away from that. So.
Okay, well, it sounds like there's a job opportunity out there for somebody who likes to sand. Tell the people where they can find you, Jeff.
Well, currently I'm in Atlanta. I'm staying at an Airbnb. It's beautiful. I'm Instagram, makers_way. YouTube, Makers Way. I don't have any videos. You can subscribe to my YouTube. I think I have a Facebook. My OnlyFans /Makers Way. That's just anywhere.
All right.
I'm socially awkward if you see me in person.
So obviously, come up to him right there, shake his hand.
Old mouth hug.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you so much for sitting down with us. Have a great one.
You too.